your identification.
What did you say? Now tighten those restraints. Scavenger scum.
We don't need to see his identification.
I will remove these restraints and leave the cell with the door open.
My lord.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Sidebar Cantina, the podcast where we talk about Star Wars, pop culture, rocket launches, or whatever the fuck we feel like talking about. I'm Mr. Jason Roscom. With me here each and every single week that we do a podcast, the Darth Vader to my Palpatine, Dave Martin. Hello, Dave.
Hello, Jason.
How are you?
I am present.
Yes.
It's nice to be back in the studio.
It's been a while.
I feel like it's March. How
Yeah.
the fuck is it March already?
I don't know, man.
It's March and we already have lousy March weather too. So it's
Mhm.
but yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. You're back in New Jersey.
Right. I'm relatively awake.
Okay. I can
So-
accept that.
So we'll see what happens.
All right. Well, while we're seeing what happens, what are we talking about today?
We're talking about this book. Sanctuary, Bad Batch book. Wait, see? It's this one. I'm not beating around the bush on this one.
The sacred Jedi.
Oh, whoops. I thought that was the text.
Well, I mean,
I don't think we have the Sacred Jedi text.
no, it's on another page.
yeah.
That one
Jedi.
replaced that's the one that replaced it. This one.
Yeah.
So we're doing this Sanctuary, Bad Batch novel.
Yeah. Should be fun.
Yeah.
Is that all you have to say?
That's all I have to say. I like legitimately.
All right. Well, let's take care of some business first. Why don't we talk about Patreon?
Yeah, you, sir, can talk about Patreon.
All right.
Mr. I had it prepared already before we even started.
I know it's a lot more entertaining when I have to try to
Right. Exactly.
terribly delay and yeah. Anyway, if you're enjoying the Sidebar Cantina's content, consider becoming one of our Patreon supporters. For as little as $1 a month, you can support this podcast and make it possible for you to continue to bring you quality content week after week. We'd like to give a huge shout out to all of our current patrons: Frank Kalevich, Catherine Rennick, Dragon Buddy, Lord Helmet Fire, Nick from Sweet Studios, my wonderful mother-in-law Patricia Goodstein, Don Solsky, Wally Frogmore, Chantal from Pop My Culture, Helen Martin, Sterling Azier, Nicholas Schaefer, Kristen Roscom, Carly Vickers, Ivo G, Shotgun Mark, Frederick Martin, David Schmuck, Scott and Kim from the Used and Abused podcast, and the Orange and Fett Show. If you'd like to consider becoming a supporter, you can find us at patreon.com/thesidebarcantina. Thank you again to all of our listeners and supporters. You are the reason why we do this.
37. My girlfriend sucked 37 dicks.
In a row?
Are you done having fun over there?
Well, I haven't had the soundboard in
Oh.
a while, so it's like,
You've had that itch.
yeah. Watching you fumble fuck around trying to use it the other day, I was like,
94. 94.
Helmet Fire mentioned in the chat about our new logo. If you're watching us on YouTube, Dave put our new logo up in the background.
right.
But it looks like, because our faces are covering a good portion of it, it looks like it says Latina at the bottom there.
It could be good, it could be bad. I don't know.
The Sidebar Latina.
So I'll have to see if I can adjust that some kind of way.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was interesting.
Yeah.
I don't need all that.
So, anywho, do you have any Sidebar headlines this week?
Maybe. Hang on.
Oh, now who's unprepared?
Me, obviously. I mean, that's also usual. Excuse me. Scrolling to the top of my notes, and oh Jesus.
This is riveting, I know. Kelly, does Dave have notes for today?
She said she did. She updated the notes, but I am.
He does. Okay.
Yeah.
So no excuses.
Right. I looking at it on the MacBook, it's not updated. So I'm going to go to my phone. Oh, it's Kathy.
Oh, she's calling?
Yeah. Hey, Kath, you're on the show.
Great.
Hi, Kathy.
She forgot. So funny. My wife is so supportive.
Yeah.
All right. Sidebar headlines from Lunar Girl. If your weather is cooperating, wake up a little earlier tomorrow, which would be Tuesday, and look at the sky. You'll be able to view the lunar eclipse in totality right around 6:33 a.m. Eastern.
Ooh, I got a good spot I can look at it from at that time.
Nice.
The top of the building that I work in. I have access to the roof.
Aha,
Yeah.
nice. So where you got that picture?
Yes, over the city.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, good shit. I can tell you right now what the let's see what does Astropheric say about the weather conditions for tomorrow? We might be screwed.
Well, yeah, it's supposed to be like a wintry mix for most of the day tomorrow.
Yeah, it's kind of not good, kind of very
But that's us in
up,
our part of New
up
Jersey.
by Lunar Girl. I mean, yeah, it'll be fine, but by us, it's not not looking great. See how it's white?
Yeah.
Our half of New Jersey.
Oh, that's
Yeah, white's bad.
okay. Gotcha.
And then so Tuesday at 6 a.m. Yeah, cloud cover 95%, transparency cloudy
95.
94.
Yeah, screwed. So enjoy it.
Yeah, those of you that can.
And that's it. We'll have more freshly updated notes at the end of the show.
What are Dragon Buddy, Don, and Brady up to these days? They're
on spring break until April.
okay. Yeah, it's been a lot of radio silence from there for a while.
Oh, they're enjoying their time off.
All right, fair enough. Well, I miss you guys if you're out there.
They take their break in like a large break as opposed to us who take like these sporadic breaks.
Yeah. It's probably smart. But
Probably.
anywho, so that's all for the sidebar headlines
For now.
All right. Well, we have an announcement that we want to make right now.
I'm only vaguely aware of. Oh no, I am fully aware of what Jason's about to talk about.
Yes, we talked about it at length. So I hope none of this is a surprise to you. So anyway, something that I've been wanting to do for quite a while is create like a gaming channel on YouTube for doing video game content outside of the Sidebar Cantina content. So what we did was we created a new YouTube channel that is going to be part of the show. Diet soda. New YouTube channel that is going to be an offshoot of the show, and it's going to be called Sidebar Gaming. Well, it's actually called Sidebar Gaming because it's out there right now. There's no content on there yet, but the channel is created, and we're going to post like video game videos on there. And I already have an idea for one series. I've actually already recorded the video for it. It's called Playing for the Last Time, and the whole premise is, we're getting older. We're Gen X folks, Gen X gamers. I've been gaming since I was 5 years old. The first game I ever remember playing was Frogger on the arcade back in probably 81, 82 time frame.
94.
Yes. And, as we're getting older, at least some of us hardcore gamers, I know, Dave, you're not like the biggest gamer in the world.
Right.
But some of us hardcore gamers, we acquire lots of games, don't really have time to get to them all, have games that we played in the past that we want to get back to, and again, don't really have the time for it. So I've decided to make a series where I play video games from my past for one final time. and I'm calling it Playing for the Last Time. And the first episode is Frogger, the very first video game I ever remember playing.
Nice.
I am playing Frogger in our very first video for the last time. And when I say for the last time, I mean once I'm done recording that video, then no more. Not playing it again. I've got plenty of other games out there that I can get to with my free time. And you know what? Frogger's done. I'm never going to play it again. And I've got some other ideas for other episodes. And this is all going to culminate into whenever I decide to finish this, it's going to be Super Mario Brothers as the final Playing for the Last Time.
Which is bonkers to think about that you would play that for the last time.
Yes.
'Cause I feel like that's one of those that I'd probably always fall back into.
Oh yeah, me too. But
Yeah.
I'm making the sacrifice for the show, and quite frankly, we don't know how much time we've got left. We're both 50-ish,
Yeah.
and we could drop dead of a heart attack tomorrow for all we know. So I might as well have a definitive end to.
Let's not do that. Not tomorrow, anyway.
We could have a definitive end to some of these games, and that's the whole premise. It's called Playing for the Last Time, and our first episode is Playing Frogger for the last time, and it should be up this week. Like I said, I already recorded the video. I just have to edit it and post it, but you can probably see the live Twitch stream that I did on our Twitch channel, the Sidebar Cantina.
Is our Twitch information on our bio link?
I have no idea. But whenever I do record these videos, I am going to stream them on our Twitch channel. So check out the Sidebar Cantina on Twitch. I wanted to do a Sidebar Gaming channel on Twitch, but the name's already taken. So fuck you, whoever took that name.
So what did you end up doing?
Just using our original, the Sidebar Cantina. And the new YouTube channel, to get to that, you have to search at Sidebar Gaming. So you have to put the @ symbol in there too when you're searching on YouTube, because if you just type in Sidebar Gaming, you get all these other channels that can suck a dick. But at Sidebar Gaming on YouTube is where I'm going to start posting these videos.
Is that Twitch? Is that the icon for Twitch?
Yep. Tis.
All right. You can get to our Twitch stream from bio.link / the Sidebar Cantina. Hooray. And I think we should be adding we will add the YouTube link to the gaming channel also.
Okay.
We'll make sure that gets on there.
Yeah. But yeah, that's that. Again, I've been interested in making a gaming channel on YouTube for a long time, and I figured this would be a great way to do it as an offshoot of the show, be part of the Sidebar Cantina umbrella.
Right.
And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So please, if you're following or listening and you want to start giving us some subs, again, there's no content on there right now, but at Sidebar Gaming on YouTube, go there, subscribe, and wait for the first video to drop, hopefully later this week.
So yeah, it's gonna be good. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, and I'll give you a little preview of the Frogger video that I recorded. There's a whole lot of fuck, shit. What the fuck was that? God damn it.
I think some of those old games, man, when we were younger, the mechanics of it just seemed to work better.
Right. And I played the arcade port, the original arcade port of Frogger, which, you know, the old arcade games from back in the day, they were intentionally hard.
Right. Because they want you to pump quarters into it.
Hell yeah. So you'll see the difficulty level as I'm playing through it one last time.
So did you play to completion?
No. So what I did was I started with 20 credits. So I simulated walking into the arcade with $5 and I put it all in Frogger. And
okay,
it was basically a test to see how far I could get.
So is this like that going to be the baseline of?
Not necessarily, because there's some games that I do want to play again that I want to finish.
Okay.
So it really all depends. Like with Super Mario Brothers, I already kind of know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a run where I don't use a warp zone at all, where I just go from level 1.1 all the way to 8.4. And then I'll do one where I try to finish it without losing any lives, which I've done before pretty easily. And a couple other little goals that I have, but that's farther down the line.
Okay.
My next one after Frogger is probably going to be, you know what? I'm not even going to speculate here.
Okay.
I have a whole list of games.
Yeah. Stay tuned
Yeah.
and you'll find out.
All right. And that is all for that.
Yeah. If you're watching right now on YouTube, I did have the Sidebar Gaming logo up there, which I had it up on that screen for a hot second. Looks like that.
Ah, yes.
Thank you to the artists at ChatGPT.
Yeah.
And we've had this for a minute, and it was one of those things in the new year we were going to kind of release, but I think now is as good a time as any, especially with some new content coming out.
Shit, yeah.
The Sidebar Cantina is going to have a new look.
Yes.
With a little bit more polished logo, I think.
Yeah, less sexy Twi'leks sipping on wine, and
yeah, not that that's not. I mean, it makes for good stickers, for sure. But I think something like this fits better into profile windows and things like that. So, yeah, say hello to the new logo for the Sidebar Cantina, and yeah, we're. Oops! Did I feed the pups? Nope. Just lunch.
So anyway, that's that for that. We'll talk more about it next week after the first video is up. And something else that we need to do is we need to catch up on some things that we missed during our little hiatus.
Yeah.
And one of the things is we missed a couple of important trailers that came out.
We did. I think we may have talked about something of them, but
we talked about the Super Bowl commercial for Mandalorian and Grogu.
Right.
But I don't think we talked about the official trailer.
Yeah, I think I ranted about don't tell me to go online to see a fucking trailer.
Yeah.
I'm watching the Super Bowl. Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
Which I stand by that, by the way.
Yeah. So, and now you don't seem to recall if you've actually seen these yet.
I don't think I've seen them.
All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to share my screen and we're going to watch these two trailers live and get Dave's live reaction. So let me present share screen. Saying everything I'm thinking.
Saying everything because it fills up the dead air. Yes, it does.
All right. Can you see that?
I can see it.
All right. Hopefully everybody can hear it. And
you dig it?
And we're going to start playing this trailer now.
Hey, never touch the buttons.
I'll take off the subtitles.
I can use some information.
Whoa, for this price, I'll tell you whatever you want.
I'm looking for a hut.
Close for the night. Thank you.
Gangsters, war criminals.
Long live the Empire.
We'll take out every bad guy in your deck of cards.
He shoot him in the nuts.
This isn't about revenge. It's about preventing another war.
Strap in.
The Razor Crest is back. You gotta figure out what that's all about.
You will suffer. And then it will be his turn.
Before going into harm's way, check your armor. The kid will live centuries beyond me. I won't always be around to protect him.
Are you scared? You should be.
Do we run? Or do we fight?
I like this kid.
waiting for? Let's save the rest for after dinner.
So we get a lot of callbacks to the show in this.
Right.
But yeah, that's the trailer. Thoughts?
I mean, it looks fun.
Yeah.
It looks fun.
Yeah.
Looks like it'll be a good popcorn movie, honestly.
Indeed. Now, did you notice when he was in that chamber with that serpent beast thing, that like white serpent looking thing? I think that's
The Should We Run?
yeah, I think that's the one that's underneath Mandalore. Remember in the show where they had to go into the caves and underground, and
Where he almost drowned because of the armor?
yeah, and there was that serpent looking thing. We caught just like a brief glimpse of it.
Well,
It's supposed to be some sacred fucking
wasn't
beast.
That what the fuck? That was the thing. It's the thing. It's the fucking oh my god. What is the thing? It's the thing. It's the thing.
Yeah.
It's I don't think it's that.
You don't think that's what it is?
I don't.
Okay. Did you happen to catch the baby Rodinian? Goddamn.
Is that what that was?
Yeah. Yeah, the baby Rodian in the
Goddamn Rodinians.
in the thing that Grogu stole. The baby carrier. So that's that. Now, do you want to watch Maul Shadow Lord as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So let's see. How do I remove this? Stop screen.
Excuse me.
Share screen. Maul Shadow Lord. I saw this once and I don't remember a thing about it, so this will be fresh for me as well.
Perfecto.
So here we go. Maul Shadow Lord, which starts in a month, April 6th.
Times have changed. I will show you the galaxy for what it truly is. See things from a new perspective.
Magic flag.
what our future holds? Always running.
I invite you to look more closely.
What are we dealing with?
Good question. And I offer you an opportunity.
Maul.
We have all been made to suffer. We survive, but do not live. The Emperor wants you dead. Chains can be broken.
Hang on!
And empires can be shattered.
Did you notice that was Marok, the Inquisitor from Ahsoka?
Dude, that's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm stoked for that. And you know what? This is what that has. What going for it? I think is
Sorry. What it has going for it is
the music. No, it has the on like Instagram and all that. They're posting. Oh God, what's the fuck's his name? The guy who voices Maul.
Oh, Sam Witwer.
Witwer, that's right. They've been talking about aspects of the show, like different viewpoints of the character and everything else, and he's in it again, like he's fully into the Maul character again.
Yeah.
And it gives it this extra dynamic that there's certain actors that are going to put life into a character that you're not going to get otherwise.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I think we're going to get that with this Maul.
Mhm.
Like, even just in the trailer, like there's some fucking gruesome shit.
Yeah, like I think he stuck his saber through a dude's face
and
in one of those shots.
and cleaved stormtroopers in half.
Yeah.
Like, and you actually saw like the body, but like, dude, fucking awesome. I'm looking forward to.
Okay.
Like, let's see that in a movie theater.
Yeah, I wish.
Right? I mean, would it be that fantastic in the theater because it's animated? Probably not, but still be fucking good.
Yeah. I mean, fuck, I'd see it.
Yeah. I mean, let's face it. We're gonna watch whatever they fucking give us.
Yep.
What?
What?
There will be a members meeting discussing the budget. Oh, fucking stupid union.
All right, so we ready to get into our week?
Sure. Yeah.
All right. Well, I've got just a couple of things. One, we have a new Disney trip scheduled for just me and Kristen.
Word.
Yeah, and we're going to Disneyland in California.
Oh.
Yeah. So in the first week of September, we're going down there because Kristen's sister, who lives in Idaho now, is going to be in California, and they're doing a Disney trip. So we're going to go down there and meet up with them for a day or two, and then we're going to have a couple days on our own.
Nice. Figure out where you're going to stay, everything.
Oh yeah, we're staying at the Disneyland Hotel.
Nice.
And yeah, it's going to be interesting because this will be the first time I've seen Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland.
Okay.
Because the only times I've seen it thus far are at Disney World, so I'll get to see if there are any differences. As far as I know, they're pretty much identical, but yeah, I'm still looking forward to checking it out.
I know from what the John has told us, they are remarkably similar.
Yeah, that's right, because he's been to both.
But saying that, aren't they talking about having like a they're doing like a scenery change?
Somewhat
scenery and character change.
Well, more characters than scenery. I think the the way it's built is just the way it is.
Yeah,
but yeah, they're definitely bringing in classic characters from the prequels, original trilogy.
Right. I think that changes if you bring in some of the classics, I think they'll probably change some of the background.
Mhm.
I would imagine.
Yeah. And notice that they're really trying to integrate Batuu into a lot of Star Wars canon, because we got the books with Anakin and Thrawn.
Mm-hmm.
Remember how they had that meetup on Batuu?
Right.
And in this book that we're going to talk about today, they mentioned Batuu in one scene.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're really trying to integrate more than just the sequels.
I mean,
with that,
they have us by the snartleys. I mean, they're getting Batuu. All right. They're getting the fucking Black Spire outpost. You don't have to shove it down our throats.
Right.
Seriously.
Thought you were going to say shove it up our ass. Anyway, so yeah, gonna get to Disneyland in September and see what's what. And Kristen and I saw the new Scream movie on Friday night.
Okay.
And the lead up to this is people are talking about how the critics are just completely bashing this movie. It's like, oh, it's the worst rated Scream movie of all time. It's past its prime. It needs to move on, and blah blah blah. Fuck the critics, because they've all got agendas.
Right.
That's the thing, and unfortunately, political agendas seep into fucking everything.
Sadly,
but they also seeped into Scream 7, and I think that skews the reviewers a little bit, because
we've seen what it does to Star Wars reviewers too. I mean, even us.
Yeah,
it has had its effect.
Yeah. Now, I will say too that Kristen and I went into this as big fans of the franchise because we've seen all the movies.
Right. Isn't that like your first?
Our first date.
Your first date was
saw the first Scream movie.
Yep.
Yep. And then we saw the second one in theaters, third one in theaters. We missed the fourth one, but then we saw the fifth and sixth in theaters on opening weekends.
Nice.
And then again with the seventh. So as Scream fans, we enjoyed it. There were a couple of spots that I'm just like, nah, I could have done without that. But overall, it was an entertaining movie. It was fun. What's her name? The main gal, Nev Campbell.
Yeah.
Yeah, she.
I was thinking Ned Ryerson.
Phil
Phil
Connors. But yeah, she had an amazing performance in this. Like, she was really good. And yeah, it was worth seeing. So if you're a fan of the franchise, but you were disillusioned by the critic reviews, don't listen to them. It was a good movie. It's worth watching. So that's really all my week. I mean, we've been off for a few weeks now, and a lot of shit's happened. But that's my most recent escapades.
Those are big ones.
Yeah.
For us, we had I don't know. I've been so tired. I forgot how much travel can take out of you, like just fatigue wise.
Yeah.
I was home. We remoted from. I was home the last time, right? Or what?
Well, we were remote when you were on your trip,
Right.
and I don't know if we did remote from your home. I think we might have done that before you left on your trip.
All right, one way or the other. Everything is like blurred completely together.
Mm-hmm.
So as we've been kind of progressing by getting back and then being here for the next Snowmageddon, which is still all around us.
Yeah, it's slowly starting to go away.
Right.
Thankfully.
Your front yard obviously doesn't get any sun at all, because I can't believe how much snow is out there.
Yeah, you can see like the spots that do get the sun.
Uh-huh.
Like especially our backyard. Our backyard is almost completely clear.
Right.
But the front yard, yeah, it doesn't get a lot of sun.
Yeah, we're really fortunate because I think it's from the lack of trees, honestly. But
yeah,
where we're positioned, almost all of our snow is gone. Like the piles are just what's left.
Yeah.
But got through a couple days of that. And then we were out 2 days of work from the snow, and then Kathy ended up going to the ER, and we were up all night for that. And she's good now. But yeah, it was an all-nighter.
Yeah.
And fuck, if at 50 pulling an all-nighter just does not work the same way as it did when we were in our fucking 20s and 30s.
Yeah.
Like I can't believe we did it as much as we did.
Yeah. Oh, especially during our flying days.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, because you couldn't, like, I never could sleep on that plane.
Yeah,
not
neither
without
could I.
some sort of assistance. Not that I would ever take Ambien on the plane. But sometimes on a double AR,
you gotta.
Yeah. Anyway,
you have to get sleep.
Yeah, you have to have some rest. But yeah, like, we treated our bodies like amusement parks for so long. Now it's like, oh, I'm up past 10. The next day I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna die. And that's kind of where I'm at. It's, we had the all-nighter. Then the next day I was just like, I felt like I got kicked down the fucking stairs. Plus my knee is still fucking jacked up.
Still, huh?
Yeah, dude. All right. So I've lived a charmed life when it comes to medical stuff. As much shit as I've had wrong with me, I've had the benefit of having good coverage, either by the military,
Right.
or whatever. I've never waited a long time for referrals or surgeries or anything like that. I've never had an experience like that.
Yeah.
I was supposed to get an MRI on this fucking knee before I left for Albuquerque.
Mhm.
Last minute, they cancel the appointment because there's something wrong with the referral. Don't tell me what's wrong with it. Don't call the fucking doctor who issues it. Just cancel the appointment. Tell me that there's something wrong with the referral.
Mm.
That's it.
Wow.
Like, what the actual fuck?
Right.
I don't understand. I mean, there's no aspect anymore of customer service with anything.
Mhm.
And I don't understand like why, hey, I'm in the MRI place. There's something wrong with this referral. Let me call the doctor's office because that's what's wrong with it. Or at least let the patient know, like, go, hey, this is what this needs to say.
Mhm.
No, none of that fucking shit. So now I'm left to fucking play detective on this, which I didn't. I left and went to fucking Albuquerque.
Mm.
There's no reason to fucking fight this battle because, quite frankly, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted from fucking constantly fighting for everything.
Right.
And I don't want to do it anymore. So I was like, fuck it. I'll just wait till I get back. And I get back and I can't get any movement on the civilian side.
Mhm.
So go to the VA and say, hey, listen, I went to the ortho urgent care. This is what happened. This is where I'm at. I need an MRI. They're like, okay, cool. We'll put you in for an MRI. Sweet. Put me in for an MRI. I call them, leave messages like, hey, I want to get on the schedule. Nothing. I go there today, and the earliest appointment they have is mid-April.
Jeez.
I've been hobbling around on this fucking knee since Christmas.
Yeah.
Like every day it hurts. Every fucking day. I've had 2 scopes on my left knee. Right. And it's going to be another one on the right knee because it's most likely just a meniscus and not the ACL. Knock on wood. But fuck me if it doesn't hurt just constantly.
Yeah.
And I've never had it like that. Usually with the meniscus, I could put my leg in a position where it's like, okay, that's not going to hurt.
Mhm.
Now it's just like, fuck off. I'm going to hurt all the time. And then when you move, it's just going to hurt more.
Mm.
So I'm a little irritable because of it and tired. And I'm just tired in general.
Yeah.
But staying up late now just is not healthy for me. So recover from the one late night, and then last night on just on a whim, like Falcon 9's launching, right? The rocket launch
Yeah.
is happening. Originally it was scheduled for 7:00, right?
Yeah.
Which would have been awesome because it's closer to sunset, sunrise, I was gonna say. Sunset. And when you have a northeastern launch, then what happens is the Falcon 9 stays like real, it kind of hugs the shoreline
Mhm.
of the Northeast when it has this launch angle, and it's launching Starlink satellites.
Yeah.
So, you go down the shore where you can, get better view of that angle. And at sunset, you can see this, like, not only do you see the flame, but you can also see, like, they call it the jellyfish. It's like this, all the gas cloud that forms behind it in the ejector. It's fucking beautiful. Weren't going to get that last night because they pushed the launch off till 10:00.
Mhm.
So, but I still wanted to see it, right?
Sure.
The observation, I was, looking in the apps and it looked like it was going to be good. I'm like, man, like, just like you're saying, like, there's a finite amount of time
Yeah.
to do things that are like, that moment is never going to happen again.
Mhm.
In that same way. if they could have another launch in the same conditions and you'll never see it.
Right.
So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to go. And so I drove down there, waited in the car because it was 30 fucking degrees down there.
Yeah.
They have way more snow down there, by the way.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Way more snow. I went down to Ocean City, fucking a shit ton of snow.
Wow.
Same thing by the base. Like there was way more snow up at the base. There's probably a good 5-6 inches more snow.
Oh damn.
Yeah. So like it's pretty stark because you leave the house. This was when right afterwards. But you leave the house, it's like, okay, you're used to seeing an amount of snow.
Mhm.
And then I would get off of 295 and start getting into the area by the base. I'm like, fuck did all the snow come from? Like it's still that much. Anyway, so I'm down the shore, get the camera set up, and yeah, I was able to. It launched it at 9:56, I think, and I was able to just pick up. So I was listening to it on YouTube, one of the feeds, and I was standing there on the beach looking out over the ocean. I was expecting to see it, pop up somewhere, down the ocean, and then to fly basically towards the Atlantic City skyline.
Yeah.
And what I saw, I'm going to play for everyone.
You took this video?
Yeah. You hear the clicking, that's me taking. So I was holding the iPhone up and taking pictures with the Canon on a 1 second aperture too. So the Canon was on a tripod. So I was like kind of turning it. And it's gone.
Huh. That's cool though.
Yeah,
Good
it was worth it.
Yeah.
It was worth it. The drive, it made the drive home fucking rough.
Yeah.
Because I was at that point, I was like, all right, I'm tired.
Pretty sure I was already asleep by then.
Yeah, you and everyone else that we know.
Yeah.
I will share this one shot that I took. I haven't posted it on social media yet. I've been really bad on social media lately. So this is one of the ones I took with the Canon.
Yeah.
And there was a aircraft that was just.
Oh, is that what that is?
That's an airplane. Yeah. Like these are star trails here.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is an airplane that was like coming. It was coming up from the south.
Yeah.
Coming basically towards me.
Yeah, it looks like it's heading right towards you.
Yeah. Coming right for us. But yeah, this is like a 1 second exposure. So it looks like the it's not called the feather end. It's the other end of a bow called, the other end of an arrow called.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what.
I can't remember. Anyway, it was really fucking neat. I was really glad I went, but I didn't get home till like 11 o'clock, and then it took me till like 1 o'clock to fall asleep, and I woke up at 3 a.m. with fucking terrible heartburn, and just struggled all day.
That's awesome.
So those pictures were earned.
Yeah,
but yeah, dude, Falcon 9 they launched twice yesterday.
Did they?
Yeah, they launched from the West Coast and the East Coast yesterday.
Oh, just putting up Starlink
satellites?
Yeah,
I think so. I think both missions are Starlink missions.
Okay.
Like Vandenberg and this one. Like it's unbelievable the turnaround that they have for those rockets. It's crazy to think you could reuse a rocket that often
Mm-hmm.
and have that success, right? Especially since it's fucking landing itself on a barge out in the ocean,
Yeah.
which is just, but it's just fucking bonkers.
Yep. Technology's come a long way.
Yeah. But speaking of that, I wanted to, are you following the Artemis stuff at all?
Basically, I heard that instead of going to the moon, now we're just going around it.
Well, no. So Artemis 2 was going around the moon no matter what.
Okay.
Like that was the mission. That is the mission for Artemis 2 is to go around the moon. It would be the orbit is going to take it further than Apollo 8 went.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll be the furthest humans from Earth ever.
Oh, okay.
But with the issues that they had on the pad, they had to roll it back into the VAB, which means that they're not going to launch probably till next month.
Oh.
Just based on the way the window is. But Isaacman, the administrator for NASA, like he came out the other day and basically laid out the new roadmap for Artemis. And what was cool was, first of all, I like the dude anyway. Like he's an Embry-Riddle grad.
Nice.
He's like a self-made dude, a billionaire, was on that all civilian crew that went up in one of the Dragon capsules.
Oh, okay.
And actually spacewalked out of it.
Oh.
Yeah, he was one of those guys. He was the aircraft commander for that.
Okay.
He owns a flight school where they're like the red team. So they flies like fighters as red team fighters.
Okay.
And like it's just a cool fucking dude who his passion for space is so evident that hey, what's up? Okay.
This is the moment in the show where Dave's family calls in. Seems like a very intense conversation. Dave actually looks a little confused.
Was there where's the body?
Oh boy.
You didn't move it? All right. I don't know. I don't know what you would do. All right. All right. Love you too. Bye.
You guys burying people in your backyard? What's going on?
Yeah. So apparently we live close to the water, right? And because of that, we have Runnymede tends to have rat issues.
Oh.
I'm surprised that you don't have something like that here because of the proximity to the tracks. Because they would like to hang out by the tracks. We don't have enough predators. It kind of goes in waves. We do have some foxes that live like down by the water, but not enough.
Yeah.
Anyway, so apparently the puppy got hold of one.
Oh boy.
And she was playing with it. Kathy found it, so she's freaking out. So now there's a dead rat in the middle of the yard. And yeah, so when we're done, I'm going to have to go home and deal with that.
Yeah. Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we our dog Jaina, she's not really a puppy anymore, but she's found baby rabbits in the backyard, and it was one of those things where you see the rabbit's feet sticking out of the mouth, and it's like, all right, put it down. It actually survived.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. We've had We've had a lot of rabbits get fully eaten in the
Really?
yard. Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
Especially the babies. Like there's nothing left.
Yeah.
Right? They'll play with them for a minute and then be done.
Mm.
Anyway, I'll finish my thought about the NASA administrator. So he laid out a new timeline that makes so much more sense for the Artemis. Like
Okay.
they're standardizing the launch system, like because it was every 3 years they planned on having a launch.
Oh wow.
And he's like, it's just untenable, right? You can't expect the public, the taxpaying public, to stay engaged in a program that is every 3 years.
Yeah.
You may or may not have a launch. So they're standardizing the actual launch platform and moving from there. And to do that, they already have Artemis 2, Artemis 3, instead of actually landing on the moon, which would require a bunch of specialization.
Yeah.
They're just going to use that to practice orbital rendezvous, which they did in the Apollo program.
Yeah.
And then Apollo 4 would go to the moon.
Okay.
Based
But
on those timelines.
Now, how are we still looking at 3 years in between, or what's the
intent is to bring that to about a year.
Okay.
In between. He'd like to see it sooner, but realistically, he wants to see it at a year.
Yeah.
In between launches.
It's exciting though, going to the moon during our lifetime.
Yeah.
And getting to see that.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's a lot of us that are paying attention to it because of that.
Yeah.
It's just that thing that our generation has gotten to see and do so much.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't get to see that.
Yeah.
We weren't around. Even the oldest end of Gen X was not conscious for the moon landing.
Yeah.
So they didn't get to experience any of that.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd just be one of those things to be able to have that happen in our lifetime.
Yeah, it'd be really cool to see.
Yeah. Get more humans up there.
Yeah.
Bouncing around. Yeah, it'd be fucking great. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I think with this leadership, with this administrator who is passionate about space, and this is a Trump appointed guy. So he's kind of like, it's one of those, I put my guy in there.
Mm-hmm.
So you almost hope that, like, okay, since it's your guy, and he's making these decisions, then he's going along with it. So, hey, they're going to have more civil service jobs working on SLS so that they can have continuity.
Mm-hmm.
Because he said that's the other thing. Like, a lot of people that will work on SLS and they won't be there for the next launch because they'll have moved on to another program.
Right.
Like he said, with Apollo, you didn't have that. You had the people that were working Apollo worked every Apollo mission.
Yeah.
So it's like you need continuity. So we're bringing civil service jobs back into that so that there will be continuity.
Okay.
So I like everything that he's saying, and I think it's the right direction to be going in. So we'll see.
Good.
There's hope.
Now
we could be doing a podcast about somebody walking on the moon.
Yeah. We landed on the moon. So you said that the next launch is going to be next month, probably?
I don't think the soonest it would be, I think, is April.
Okay.
Just based on the launch windows.
All right.
And if I'm wrong, somebody correct me on that.
All right.
I dare you.
Is that it for your week?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Do you need a break or anything before we get into our main
No,
topic?
we should probably push through so that I can get home on time and take care of this issue.
Fair enough. All right. So, like we said at the beginning, we are talking about the Bad Batch novel, Sanctuary, that just came out, I don't know, maybe a month or two ago. It's fairly new.
Actually, I think it came out in like October.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. Or sooner. It might have been
August of 25.
Yeah. It's been out for a minute.
Okay.
And we knew that it came out when it came out. We just weren't thinking about it.
Right.
It just wasn't it didn't move the needle for us.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm moving this pen around. I'm trying to get to this book. I'm trying to talk to my limbs. Like, limbs, do things. And my limbs are like, we don't wanna. We want no.
Yeah.
It's very annoying.
So we've got Sanctuary. This was written by Lamar Giles. I went into this guy's history, and he does not have much of a background at all in writing. I mean, I'm sure he's been writing for, through college and high school and all that, but professionally, he's got one short story in From a Certain Point of View. And then he's done like 4 children's books, and that's it. That's the only credits I could find to this guy. So, the folks over at Star Wars Publishing decided they were going to give this guy a chance and let him write a novel, which, I mean, personally, I think he did a fine job. I don't,
there wasn't, I mean, it's the Bad Batch, so it, spoiler free kind of conversation. I think it read a lot like an episode of the Bad Batch.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like super dramatic, for the most part. It wasn't testing your, I don't know.
Well, for me, the problem was the fact that it takes place like during season 2, or between seasons 2 and 3.
Yeah.
So that was my first hang up with this, was the fact that we know that all of these people are going to be fine afterwards, because we know the Bad Batch continues on into, the next season of the show. So the stakes for me were pretty low with this, and that gave me a little bit of apprehension at first.
Right.
Like, do I really? Wow. Was that as loud to you as it was to me?
Yes.
All right. Good. It's not just me.
I don't know if they heard it, but yeah, it was definitely a.
And I did the audiobook. So you read the paper novel.
Right,
yes.
got this guy.
And I listened to the audiobook, which was narrated by our friend Mark Thompson, the guy who's done a lot of Star Wars books.
Right.
And it's, again, this staying spoiler free for those of you who want just our overall thoughts. It's almost really good, with 2 exceptions. He nails the voices for all of the Bad Batch, fucking Hunter, Wrecker, Tech. Like, he gets the way they talk so perfectly. You would think that he voiced them in the cartoon.
Okay.
Unfortunately, this novel has a lot of fee in it. The Wanda Sykes character from the Bad Batch, and his version of her is so bad. It's, well, hello, Brown Eyes. And if I have to hear fucking Brown Eyes one more goddamn time, like they say it every other fucking sentence at certain parts of this book.
Yeah, they do. And yeah, we'll wait for spoilers, but yeah, there's definitely a lot of her in this book.
Yes. And also Omega, he completely botches her voice as well. Like, it doesn't even sound like she has an accent or anything. He just does her as like a little girl with a strange inflections on her words, and it just
have trouble controlling the volume of my voice.
Yeah, it's not good. The 2 main females that are in this for most of the time, he does not do very well. But when we get to people like Celia, as I put her in here, the rich bitch, or Sohai, they're fine. like, because he can do female voices. It's obviously it's a male doing it, but he puts enough of a lighter tone on him to where you buy that he's doing a female voice. But
Right.
with Phi and Omega is bad. Like, it's really bad. So I wanted to like record some of what they were saying, but I can't have the audiobook up on my phone and then actually record it from my phone.
Like
So
it won't let you record the recording for copyright.
I don't know. It's just not possible to open up your camera and start hitting record as the thing is playing.
What if you screen recorded your phone?
I don't think it would do that.
Hmm.
Well, what do you mean screen recording?
Like this. Like, so see that guy, that button?
Uh-huh.
When you hit screen record?
Oh shit. So now
Right.
it's just recording everything you're doing on your screen?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. You've never done that before?
No.
You've obviously never had to build a tutorial on how to use something on your phone.
Clearly not. Anyway, so I don't have a sample of it, but just trust me, it ain't good. So it's hard to recommend the audiobook because so much of it is good. It's got all of the same production quality where they've got John Williams music mixed in and sound effects and all of that, but it's tough with Phi and Omega. Now it gets better as the novel goes on because Phi's in it a little bit less in the second half. Like, but in the first half, she's like got half the dialogue and it's annoying as fuck and it's really hard to get past. So that's my thoughts on the audiobook. So if you can get past her or him doing Phi and Omega terribly, then give the audiobook a listen.
So I will say that in my doing my research, oh crap. Forgot the commands are different. In doing my research, there was a majority of people online that thought that Mark Thompson's performance in this was not was subpar.
Mm-hmm.
And even go further than that, there was quite a few people on Reddit that thought that he should, they should be backing away from him doing Star Wars books.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
Apparently there's enough people that are not in love with his style and the way he's doing the voices that I think so. The word overacting was used a lot, and
He does do that, yeah.
And I think people are just kind of tired of it. I'll be honest with you. It's not that I hate the way he does it. I think I've talked about this before. Like, I have issues with listening to Star Wars books that have too much production.
Mm-hmm.
I like that he's doing the voices on his own. Like, it's the single, you have a single voice that's just, obviously it's not the best version of those other voices, but it's close.
Yeah.
But yeah, Star Wars to me tends to not they don't get great voice actors. Mark Thompson's probably the best one.
I'd say so. I've listened to a couple others and they were
I really think it comes down to it comes down to we know Star Wars so well
mm-hmm.
that it's there's nothing in our imagination now to give life to these characters. This is a general idea I have with Star Wars books, and because George has already given me what this world looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm just playing these characters in that sandbox that George has already built.
Right.
There's other books that I'll read that I get to build the sandbox and move the characters around in it. Star Wars isn't that type of thing. Like Star Wars is so much a part of my imagination that to have somebody else give me an interpretation of a particular character, if it's not close, then it just sends this red flag up. It's like that's not right. Something's wrong. You know what I mean?
So it like just takes you out of it completely.
Yeah. It's kind of like the Star Wars physics thing, or it's like, oh God, I know that's not right. I gotta get by that. It's the same thing with a voice. It's like that's obviously okay. That's a reasonable Chewbacca, but that's obviously not Leia. Or something like that.
Yeah.
So all that being said, make your own judgment on whether or not Mark Thompson is still one of the best voice actors that's out there.
Oh yeah, like God, the Thrawn books that he does are so good.
And I think it's the delivery of Thrawn that sells it.
Yeah.
With him. I think once you start getting into so many other characters that you start listening to different Mark Thompson voice a little too often. And then it becomes a little tedious.
Okay, I can see that. Now, overall thoughts on the book before we get into spoilers. So,
it was a slog for me.
Really?
Yeah, excuse me. I thought I would get through it like a normal episode, honestly. And there was moments. There was a couple of moments I thought were good.
Yeah.
But there was I've never gotten as into the Bad Batch as this book would like me to get.
That's fair. You've always been a little skeptical of the Bad Batch in general.
Yeah, and you're digging a little deeper into some of the characters, but you're not getting into the existence of Clone Force 99. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like I got any of the origin story. This is just an episode of the Bad Batch.
Yeah.
It just happens to be written out. And there was some cool kind of dramatic things that happened that we're going to talk about here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not saying run out and get this book but if you are desperate for Star Wars content, desperate's a strong word.
Yeah.
If you are like jonesing for Star Wars content, it's like, oh, hey, I'm done with this book. I'm waiting for the next thing, or I'm waiting for what's next? Maul, right? Maul is next.
Yep.
I'm waiting for Maul to come out, and I'm finished with this other book, and I need something to read. Absolutely, get in there and get it. You're not going to hurt yourself by doing it. It's not hurting the canon. It's not hurting the canon.
No, not really.
So get in there and do your stuff.
All right.
Whatever you want to do.
Well, for me personally, I found the beginning to be a bit of a slog. And again, I'm coming from the audiobook perspective. Mostly because of how much fee was in it. But it really grew on me. And by the end, I was pretty much engaged in the whole story and everything that was going on. And I was interested. I was, actually looking forward to finishing it. And I'd say, given my reservations, the fact that it takes place midway through the show, the fact that Fee's in it a lot, and all that, it still exceeded my expectations. So
nice.
I think I'm going to give it a little bit more praise than Dave. I'd say if you're a Star Wars novel person in general, then yeah, you should definitely add this to your library and give it a read.
The sacred Jedi.
Are you okay over there?
I'm going to see if we have the text.
It didn't record.
Oh my lord!
It didn't record. I try now. That's good.
Oh my god! I didn't even know we had that.
Yeah. Those were the clips as we were trying to record Dave.
Jedi text. The sacred Jedi text.
Yeah, so if you want to add it to the Sacred Jedi text,
Sacred Jedi text.
you should, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
get the hardcover too, because books.
Yeah. All right, and that's our spoiler-free thoughts. So from here, spoiler alert. If you don't want to be spoiled, then you should probably not listen anymore.
Oh, I have a thing. I have a thing for that. Hang on. Where's my fucking cursor? What'd you do on my cursor, Jason?
Why did you think I did something?
Because there's nobody else here.
Yeah.
To blame.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly. Banner. That's what it is. I know I had a banner. It says spoiler alert. There it is. Ching.
Ah, very nice.
Yeah. See, we're professionals.
Yes. Yes, we are. So let's get into the novel a little bit. And it starts off with, this takes place right after like a tsunami hit Pabu. You remember Pabu was the little hangout place that they found,
the utopian island.
Yeah, where they end up settling at the end of the Bad Batch show. Spoiler alert. And it was hit by like a tsunami at some point during the show, and they had to do rebuilding. And how that ties into the book is the Bad Batch are doing missions with Fee to try to get money to help them repair Pabu. So that's kind of where this takes place and what the whole premise of the book is. Well, it's what it starts as, and then they get into a ton of misadventures. And it starts off where they're basically doing a heist. They're trying to. Oh,
I just want to show the viewing audience where we're at in the timeline here, because this is the best part of the Star Wars novels is
the timelines in the front,
is being able to actually look to see exactly when this happens in the canon.
Yeah.
Where does this happen in the movie? Like now. This is when that happens.
Okay.
So so I say it out loud now because that would make more sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be right. It's Revenge of the Sith, then Raid of the Empire, Mask of Fear, then Master of Evil.
Oh, speaking of which, that Reign of the Empire second book is coming out soon, I think. Hold on. Sidebar. Reign of the Empire.
Yeah, didn't we already do one of them?
We did the first one. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, it's not coming out until September of this year.
Okay. Yeah, because I have the
sacred Jedi text
of that one. Also,
yeah.
So then you have Master of Evil, then Sanctuary, then after that it's Catalyst, a Rogue One novel, which I don't think we did that one.
No, I've never read it.
Yeah, we talked about doing it, and then
wait a minute, maybe we did.
Actually, yeah, we did. We did before the thing. I convinced you to do it
before Andor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or before the end of Andor.
Right. Yeah, I feel like we did do it. Okay.
We need a timeline. We need one of these.
I know, right? Just have it like a poster of it somewhere.
Yeah. Somebody write that down. We need to we need to have a timeline.
Yeah.
So that we can be like, what the fuck did we do?
Mm-hmm.
7 years is a long time to be doing this shit.
Yeah, we're approaching 400 episodes, by the way. Wow. We're episode 391 right now.
91.
94.
Huh. That was fortunate.
So anyway, it starts off where they're doing a heist. They're trying to steal a bowl or a mortar.
Mortar and pestle.
Yeah. For this rich lady, Celia, who ends up becoming a big part of the the whole story.
Celia, you're breaking my heart.
Yeah.
You're shaking my confidence, baby.
Because they're basically trying to acquire this mortar to give to her because she's a collector of all kinds of exotic artwork and things like that from around the galaxy.
Right.
Come to find out, she's kind of an evil person too. But
Evil.
yeah. So we have this whole heist scene in the beginning where they're at this auction where this mortar is being sold, and they intended to. They basically were pulling a Office Space / Superman 3 where they were siphoning little bits of credits from all of the attendees. They figured out a way to take little like pennies from each one, and they were going to use that money to bid on the bowl, so they didn't have to like actually steal it or anything.
Oh, that's
You know,
funny.
they were trying to win it at this auction legitimately, though they were stealing from the rich people who were there.
Right. Like you do.
Yeah. And of course, things go wrong. There is this plant, like a person who's a plant who intentionally drives up auction prices so that things sell more.
No, that's called something else.
Yeah.
It's not a plant. It's a when somebody does it on eBay.
Like a sniper kind of thing.
A sniper is somebody who like waits till the very end.
Okay, that's true. But yeah, somebody who is kind of working,
inflating the pricing.
Yeah, working with
bidding.
the seller to get the price up. So, yeah, so come to find out, there's one of those guys in there, and they basically drive up the price so much, and the stupid thing that happens is their droid, they have like programmed to automatically like bid certain prices, but it like malfunctions, and when
and it gives them up.
Yeah, and they get found out, the price gets astronomical, more than they have credits for,
Right.
and they have to do an impromptu smash and grab.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, wrecker smash and grab.
Yeah, so they end up having to steal the bowl and get out of the auction place alive when they've got all these fucking rich people there. And the way they describe these rich people, it's interesting because they kind of go into this a little bit where they describe the wealthy of the galaxy, how they indulge in a lot of
bangly bracelets and
yeah, but even more than that, like especially when we see Celia and like some of her extracurricular activities, they really kind of go into some of the seedier side of the rich folk, maybe kind of like Epstein Island sort of thing.
Yeah. How timely.
Yeah. So they don't mince words with how the rich in the galaxy act. And they eventually get the thing out of there. They again smash and grab. There's a lot more details, but you'll have to read the book.
Right. Yeah, there's spoilers, and then there's giving you the entire fucking book.
Yeah.
What do you want from us?
And what that leads to, because this was a job that Fee brought to them, because she's a pirate, and
right, an annoying fucking pirate.
Yes, and she's got a couple of missions for them, and this is one of them. And then it leads right into the next mission where it was supposed to be a simple passenger haul, where they come across a woman and her masked companion who just need a ride to a certain system.
Right. No questions asked.
Yes. And of course, the whole time, Hunter's, being a real prick about everything.
Mm-hmm.
He wants nothing to do with, these extra passengers or anything. He's suspicious of them right from the get-go.
Well, I mean,
which granted,
he should be
right in the long run. But, he was just a prick from the start, even before they met them. And so on their way to deliver this bowl to the rich lady, they stop and pick up these two, eventually accepting the fact that they'll take them after they notice that the lady is pregnant, and like very pregnant, like 9.5 months kind of pregnant.
I had. Go ahead.
Okay.
I had something. I'm not going to say it though.
Okay.
Better left unsaid. I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, which they're
94.
94. I missed this page.
94.
That's 94 backwards.
94. 94. 94.
Docking Bay 94.
94.
The sacred Jedi
Pops.
This is it's like a whole page in 94.
Sacred Jedi.
Oh, it's so good. Anyway,
Are you done?
no.
94.
Now I'm done.
All right. So yeah, they pick up this couple on their way to deliver the bowl to the rich lady, Celia.
Mm.
Once they get there, I can't remember if it was before they got there. Yeah, it had to be before they got there. We go to a scene where Celia is in a forest at night, and she's got Fee's partner, the guy that gave her the job to go get the bowl.
Oh fuck, I don't remember.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it takes place before the batch gets there. And you see her kill this dude who, is a friend of Fee and got the job for the batch. She kills the dude, puts him in a grave, and plants a tree right on top of him. And then you see it kind of like pans out, and you see multiple trees, all with mounds of dirt, like it was just dug up. So this lady is killing people and planting trees right over them to
Right, she's
to
helping the environment.
Yeah.
What do you want?
they're kind of like her trophies. But so we know from the start that she's not really a good person and not very trustworthy.
I mean, you can trust her that she's going to kill you and use you as fucking tree food.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that happens. At some point, we come into contact with this ISB agent Crane, who is desperate to get to the pregnant female Sohai.
Right. And totally focused on the couple, not give two shits about the batch or anything else.
Or the heist they did at the auction.
Nothing to do with them.
Mhm.
Like, who are you? Don't give a shit. I need to fucking catch the fucking placenta of this fucking broad.
Right. But this guy Crane is like really intent on getting the Sohai back. And we'll talk about why here in a little bit. But
excuse me.
They get to Celia. Obviously, she has no intention of letting them live after they deliver the bowl, and chaos ensues.
Right, because the batch ain't going to go down like that.
No, and it's a whole big thing. This is a major section of the book too, where they're on this planet.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's a good portion of it.
Yeah, where they're on this planet, and it's like Tech and Fee and Omega, I think, all go to deliver the bowl, while Omega, where Hunter and Wrecker are staying back to basically monitor their passengers. And again, all hell breaks loose.
Fucking PAX monitors.
Yeah. All hell breaks loose. The lady basically makes her intentions clear that she plans to kill them after she gets the bowl. And then Hunter and Wrecker have to go bail them out. And while they're all gone, the two passengers are still in the ship, the Marauder. And at some point, they just take over the ship. They decide, you know what, we're going to fire it up. We're going to, get it ready to go, because they know that the shit's going down, but they're piloting it and everything. They get away, and I feel like it's at this point where we find out the identity of Sohai and her masked companion. I can't remember exactly how the reveal happened, but it was revealed that Sohai is married to a former clone.
Go ahead, keep talking.
Yes.
Find it.
So her masked companion is another clone from from the Clone Wars, who was injured. He's an injured veteran, a disabled veteran, if you will. He's got like a prosthetic leg, and he was one of the clones that they paraded out when they were trying to pass the bill for the veterans bill, which
that's which episode was that? That was
I can't remember, but
fucking the one thing that's annoying about this book.
Mhm.
It's easy to read because see how nice and big the letters are.
Yeah,
but the chapters are super short. So there it is.
What are we looking at?
Kuto, right?
Kuto removed his mask. Yes. And Kuto's face was not scarred, burned, or missing necessary tissue as they'd been led to believe, because the story they gave was that he was badly disfigured and that's why he wore the mask. But he was a smooth, unmarred by any other than a beard, and familiar. Kuuto was a clone.
Yeah, and that was like right in almost in the dead middle of the book.
Yeah.
And whatever chapter, what chapter was this? Chapter 18.
Yeah.
1894.
Yeah. So yeah, their passengers were a clone and the lady he knocked up.
Right.
Because she's pregnant with his kid.
Yeah, making more clones.
Yeah.
Do you think it was part of the original design that they would be able to propagate?
I mean, realistically, they probably should have put some sort of neutering,
right,
DNA alteration in there, just again to.
I mean, maybe it had something to do with like, all right, they need to have elevated testosterone, so maybe it made them more fertile.
Oh yeah,
which means they're gonna have to lay some pipe,
right?
To, all right, here's your shore leave.
Yeah,
get rid of some of that, and then take that aggression out on the fucking enemy, or each other. I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's millions of horny men all growing up together.
That's yeah. It sounds like the Navy.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Which is why, thankfully, Omega never grew up to an adult, because she might have been a special sister.
Yeah, special sister. It's my special sister.
Yeah, but I do like this. I like the fact that we're getting another clone who has started a life outside of the war, and in this case is actually making his own baby. The one guy that we came across during the Bad Batch, the guy that had the Twi'lek wife and her kids
in the middle of that fucking that planet, they just kind of ended up in this oh god,
they're like at a farm or something.
Yeah, it was like but they ended up in the middle of it, right? It came across the kids,
yeah,
and then the kids brought him in, and the dad was a fucking
clone.
Clone. Which I fuck.
Yeah.
I remember watching that because we talked about it on the show, because I know I commented. We made long comments about how ugly Twi'lek men are, and why a Twi'lek woman would probably gravitate toward a human male.
Yeah. Understandable.
Yeah.
And I mean, Hera did it, so
yeah, there has to be a reason.
Yeah. But they do mention that guy too. Fuck, I can't remember his name, but the first
I had a baby, it's a boy.
Clone that was hooking up with a woman. But they did mention him briefly in this after.
And there has to be more. There has to be way more of them.
Well, yeah, because there were millions of fucking clones.
Right.
You would think at least a handful of them got loose and
Right. They
got a taste of the vag and like we're like, this is my life now.
put their weapons down and been like, all right, let me grab some clothes and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Sprinkle some crack on them. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yep. So yeah, that's the twist to the passengers. But then with the ISB agent who's desperate to find them, come to find out he is Sohai's quote unquote father. I guess he. You all right? Yeah. We find out that him and Sohai used to work for the Resistance, or not the Resistance, the Separatists. You know, they were Separatist spies in the beginning until the Empire took over, and then they. Well, I'm sorry, I'm very distracted by what you're doing right now.
What?
Would you care to explain?
So, sidebar.
Is this an ordering screen?
Yeah,
Oh, they made new McDonald's Transformers.
they did.
Oh shit.
I meant to bring these out in the week and I forgot. This is a new cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the ordering screen.
Yeah, the cheeseburger. And they transform. Where'd you come across these?
So because I get McDonald's soda so often, and I collect all the points.
Uh-huh.
I'll get a Happy Meal with the points.
Okay.
And when I get a Happy Meal, I get the toy.
Okay.
And some of the toys I give them to people at work to have little kids.
Yeah.
But like these, I'm like, no, I'm keeping these.
Yeah. I wonder how many they made.
I don't know. I don't get that many Happy Meals.
Yeah.
So I didn't know they had swapped over from the Disney 70th anniversary ones. But I did get I think I got 2 of the Star Wars ones.
Yeah.
Out of that Disney ones.
Fuck, there's 16 of the new one.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't you have the?
Yeah, we've got the originals from the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, where the hell are they?
I don't know. I probably packed them away as I was. I seriously have like 3 totes in the garage of podcast junk, like stuff that we've had out in display at certain times that no longer had a place. I packed them all away in totes and put them in the garage. So if there's ever anything you're looking for, it's probably in one of those.
Fair enough.
Oh, I see one of them's a soda dispenser. That's pretty hilarious. One is the bag, like a McDonald's bag. Oh, that's cool. Anyway. So what were we talking about?
We're talking about the name of the dude who was the first guy who was banging Twi'leks.
Oh yeah. And then we moved on to Crane.
Right.
Crane is Crane is the quote unquote father of Sohai. He, I guess, adopted a ton of kids and trained them all to be spies back in the day.
Yeah, like Salt. Ever seen a movie Salt?
No.
You are. I have to remind myself. I have to remind myself that Jason does not watch like action movies.
I'll watch action movies.
You don't watch anything that's similar to James Bond movies.
Right. I've never seen a Bourne movie. Never seen a Fast and Furious.
Oh, well, Fast and Furious. Don't. No. Don't do that.
What?
Don't do that. Don't put Fast and Furious and fucking Bourne and Bond and.
Like, John Wick. Never seen any of those.
Yeah. Even John Wick's probably closer to Fast and Furious than it is to a Bond movie.
Okay.
But John Wick's good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, especially the first one. Like, you should watch that. You'd enjoy it. It's so much gratuitous violence. It's just fucking
nice.
Awesome. Excuse me. Yeah. But yeah, don't fucking Salt. Angelina Jolie's in it.
Okay.
And she's like a deep cover spy that the Russians trained when her parents got killed, in a car accident. So she was like an orphan, and they trained her, and blah blah blah. It's like a whole thing.
Yeah.
So that's what they did. His kids are, taking them as kids and training them as spies.
Okay. And at some point towards the end of the war, Crane and his daughter shifted from the separatists to the Republic. It was about the time that the Empire was being established, I think.
Right.
And they switched allegiances, and he became a ranking officer in the ISB. And Sohai was done with that life. She hated it, and she, while she was on an assignment to Coruscant to do some spying, she saw as they were putting the veterans bill up. She saw fucking the clone. What's the clone's name?
Latu. Shit. Hang on.
Well, no,
Kudo.
no, that was his pseudonym that he was using, but he's got a name.
Oh,
Ponder.
Yeah, we had to ponder
Yeah.
a moment.
Yeah. So she saw when they paraded Ponder out to try to pass this bill, and she immediately fell for him. And they
his dashing good looks.
I guess.
I guess when you see something a million times, it leaves its impression on you.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it was a Florence Nightingale thing where, she saw he was injured and, wanted to nurse him back to health.
Go ahead.
So yeah, that's what drives the ending of the book is, Crane is trying to get to Celia. He tracks, or not Celia, Sohai, and he tracks them to Celia's planet, where once Celia reveals that she's just trying to get the bowl and then kill the batch, they escape and everything, but they left a trail which leads Crane to there. And then we get this whole weird dynamic between Crane and Celia, the rich lady, where he's like trying to investigate her, and whenever he looks like he's close to trying to arrest her, she starts dropping Sheev Palpatine's name. She's like, "Oh, well, why don't you call Sheev and tell him that you're here assisting me," and blah 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 blah. Which I don't know how much she really was close with him, but I feel like she was at least
I mean,
a little bit.
It's a ballsy name drop.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, like,
right.
I'm gonna name drop the Emperor.
Yeah. Of all people.
Yeah. The one who's obviously been choking people to death.
Mm-hmm.
Along with her fucking tall, dark choke artist.
Yeah. But they eventually make an alliance as they're both looking for parts of this crew of the Bad Batch and the Sohai and the clone. And at one point, after they get away from Celia's planet, the Sohai and the clone fucking gas them. Because they weren't going to take them to where they wanted to go. And they're like, okay, fair enough. And they fucking they gas him and take over the Marauder.
Yeah, fuckers.
Yeah, and a couple times they betray the Bad Batch.
They're so fucking for beings that are supposed to be so astute.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking idiots sometimes.
Yeah. Which leads us to a planet that they go to. I think it starts with a T. You remember that planet that they were on at the end?
Trith.
Look at that. It opened right up to the page.
Yep, right up to it.
Yeah, so they were on Trith, and that's where the whole finale of the book takes place.
Yeah. As
their Crane and Celia are trying to get to the group for different reasons. And all during this time that Celia and Crane are working together, Celia brings up the fact that Palpatine is building something. she's got all these invoices from all these suppliers, and she, tracks them and notices that that there's, stuff being funneled to a massive project that the Empire is working on, which gets her into trouble later because jumping forward a little bit, once the batch gets away for good at the end, the Empire rolls up on Celia and they send an emissary to talk to her because they want to know how many other people she told about this project. And
highly doubt that she walked away from that.
Right. Well, we get the end of Rogue One Part 2, where Vader shows up, is in a dark hallway,
right,
and ignites the saber. The way they describe it is exactly what happened in Rogue One,
but they don't actually say it's Vader.
No, they never do. It's just a dark figure, with a lightsaber, force chokes.
Right. I mean, it's Vader.
Yeah,
but they don't say it.
Well, and it's pretty obvious in the audiobook because Mark Thompson does the Vader voice.
Oh, really?
Like, you will tell me how many people you told about this and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, see that, and it's a little bit more of a cliffhanger, and not a cliffhanger, but I mean, it's kind of obvious who it is, but
right.
They don't, you're not putting that voice, I don't know. Yeah. Anyway,
so long story short, I has her baby. They eventually get away from.
I had a baby. It's a boy.
No, it's a girl.
This doesn't fit the joke with the commercial, though. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
Remember that commercial?
Yeah.
Collect call.
Yeah.
I had a baby. It's a boy.
Yeah.
That's why I say that all the time.
Collect calls, man. Something that kids today would have no clue about.
None. Long distance call.
Yeah.
What is that?
Paying 10 cents a minute for a long distance call.
Sidebar. The fucking, even looking at my phone today, there was a couple of missed calls, like spam calls, but they had like area codes, and I'm like, when you look at it initially, like, okay, that's not a local call. And the only reason it's even in my head at all is because you had to pay attention. Like, all right, I'm not going to answer this long distance call because did you ever, like, so I had my own phone line in the house.
Yeah.
And if I made a long distance call for some reason, then an AT&T bill would show up, like, separately.
Okay. Yeah, because that's right. You had to have a separate long distance plan.
Right. And if a separate AT&T bill showed up, I was like, oh fuck, I'm in trouble. Because that's gonna cost. And I don't know who I would have called that wasn't in the local area.
Yeah.
But it was like you dreaded seeing AT&T bill come in. You're like, fuck, because long distance calls were fucking expensive.
Yeah.
You're supporting that entire infrastructure. Now, I mean, fuck. I can't even imagine, like, it's the same infrastructure.
Yeah.
It's the same copper. Most of the shit's going over.
And
they've added a bunch of fiber, but for the most part, it's the same shit.
Yeah.
So why isn't it cheaper?
It's all about the money.
True.
But the rise of cell phones took care of that.
Yeah, but the cell phones still have to talk to towers, and those towers have to be connected. Like, there's still a hard line in there somewhere.
Oh yeah, but it just goes to show that it was never really that expensive to maintain.
Do you remember having this? I'm so easily distracted right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Do you remember showing up in South America, like, generally, and being surprised at how many cell phones there were?
No.
There were several years I remember going down to South America, and having a cell phone in the States was still like
Not everyone had one.
not everyone had one.
Yeah.
I mean, we had the Blueberries, I think, at the time.
Blueberries.
Or, do we still have pagers? I think we still had pagers too.
Yeah.
But you know, those Blueberries were like, that was a highly like, okay, this is business people have these, and like, you know, whatever. Like, it was definitely not the standard
Yeah.
to have something that was that connected. But then you'd go to South America and everybody had a cell phone. And you know, they were texting, you know, the old fashioned way. But they
With
were
the number pads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember being down there, and the RSO, I asked him about it. Like, how's everyone getting these cell phones?
Mhm.
Like, I don't see this many cell phones in the States at all. And he's like, well, there's no phone lines. Like, these people never had phones
Oh.
until cell phones came out.
Wow.
Because you figured that nobody was running copper to some of these villages that are out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
But way easier to build a cell tower
Mhm.
and, you know, have a cheap cell phone. Now all these people were suddenly connected and they all had phones.
Huh.
And that's why you would see so much more of them. I'm like, oh, okay.
I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Huh.
Just one of those things. I watched a 37-minute
37.
The wrong thing. It's the wrong one.
37. My girlfriend sucked 37 dicks.
In a row?
There we go. Yeah, it was a 37-minute thing with Steve Jobs that he did in 1983, where he's talking about like the future of technology and basically predicting all this shit. And it was fascinating. I lost my train of thought. Shit.
We were talking about cell phones in South America.
Yeah, you said something. What did you say? Before 37. Fuck, it was leading me down a whole nother rabbit hole. Anyway, it's irrelevant.
Okay.
Fuck.
Well, let's finish up this novel.
Yeah, we should do that.
So
37.
Are you going to press that every time I
37.
talk? I knew it.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So, girl has her baby. She's in medical distress. But thanks to Omega, because Omega worked in the medical section of Camino, she knows the what do you call it? The bodies of the clones, like their physical.
Right. She's basically like a PA.
Yeah. Because she knows a lot about clone physiology. I think that's a word.
There you go. Yeah. I like that. We're going with it.
Yeah. They Crane gets there, but he doesn't capture them. There's long chase scenes. Eventually he gets shot in the chest by, I think it was Ponder, who eventually shot him in the chest, because Ponder, as all this battling is going on, Ponder's like, I never told you what my specialty was back when I was a trooper. They're like, no. He's like, it was sniper. So he takes a sniping post, and
yeah, he's the Crosshair, because Crosshair's not in this.
No.
Like, Crosshair and Echo are not in this,
right,
at all. They're off.
Yeah, because Echo's off with Rex doing that, and then Crosshair is still with the Empire at this point.
So there, and even for the most part in this book, like Omega and Wrecker aren't really, they don't have a huge involvement in the book.
No, not really.
Yeah, it's interesting for that standpoint, because you would think that Wrecker is a character, because he's one of those characters that seems to move scenes in the show. Doesn't really do that in the book.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah. No, you're right. Huh. Oh, one thing that we haven't really mentioned, but I think part of this, the reason they did this book in general, was to give us more of the tech fee relationship.
I was just about to bring that up.
Yeah.
That right there is honestly, I think it's meant to make you miss Tech even more,
Right.
because you know that, like, okay, he's gonna go.
Yeah.
Right. All right. He's gonna sacrifice. And the fact that there, as this book goes on, there's like relationship type behavior
Mm-hmm.
with this obviously severely autistic clone. But still having some sort of like feelings and relationship or whatever. And then, but everyone that's reading it knows that, like, it's over.
Yeah. But I guess it makes the end make more sense because all of a sudden it was like Tech and Fee were sort of a thing in the show, kind of out of the blue.
They were a thing right away, though. Like she had like the flirt lines like immediately from the gate with Tech.
Yeah.
For some reason, as annoying as fucking Fee is, like,
yeah. I wish she wasn't a major part of the book.
I wish it wasn't a part of the show,
right?
Like, at all.
Oh yeah,
like,
no, I'm right there with you.
We could have really lived like Tech's involvement and getting himself into like misadventures and everything else. Like, I like Tech as a character.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't know, game recognizes game, I guess, with the with neurodivergence, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Right? He obviously, they developed something that was there in the show, and they further developed it.
Yeah.
In the book.
Yeah.
And it's a big part of the book, I think.
Right. Because even from the very beginning, when they're at that auction, they mentioned that Fee was wearing a sexy dress and Tech was in like a suit, and she commented on how good he looked, and he thought about how good she looked and
didn't say anything.
No.
Because just a kid would not say anything like that out loud.
Right.
Because that's, I mean, it's interesting to see a character written like that, because I feel like that's how it was specifically written. Like, it's written as an autistic character.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a Sheldon Cooper type character.
Right.
That's how when I was reading it, that's how I was thinking. Like, yeah, Tech is represented in a certain way on the show, but then there's this very like a Sheldon Cooper type, awkwardness and relationship type thing as I was reading through it.
Mm. But yeah, so they get away, everything's hunky-dory, and even after being betrayed like 3 times by Sohai and Ponder, they still are like, "Oh, you should go live on Pabu."
Right. Live here in paradise with the rest of us.
Yeah.
Until the Empire shows up and fucks it all up.
Right.
Spoiler alert.
But yeah, that's a quick synopsis of the book.
Quick. Well, yeah, I guess it was quick.
Yeah. It like you said, it feels just like another episode of the show.
Yeah.
But
that's could be good, and I went into this book thinking I was going to learn more about the Bad Batch.
Yeah.
It's not what this book is.
No.
It's an episode of the show.
Yeah, pretty much.
So if you go into it with that mentality, then you enjoy how the shows are, then you're going to enjoy this. And if anything, you might enjoy it more because there's very little just cheeky, over the top stuff that you see in an animated show. There's not a lot of that in the book.
Yeah.
I don't think.
No, but now again, when you listen to the audiobook, he does embellish a lot.
Oh, yeah. That's I guess I'm reading it more monotone than Mark Thompson
'Cause,
giving it.
Like, for instance, when he does work, he's like, let's go blow some stuff up. Ah. I did a terrible Wrecker voice, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
He, the way Wrecker sounds in the show,
That's what he was doing.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's fair. I can see that. I definitely in my head, my internal voice was the levels were not quite as high, I guess.
Yeah. So again, if you are a fan of the Bad Batch, this is a great companion to the show. I think if you can handle the fee part,
right.
But I thought it was a good story. Like I was entertained by it. I was intrigued by the Celia and Crane relationship and that sort of partnership they had, but there was also some betrayal in there, and then you had the Death Star construction thrown in there as well.
I'll tell you, I wish there was more. I mean, obviously with Andor, we get a lot of the ISB.
Yeah.
But I want like a fully developed story around the ISB.
Mm-hmm.
Like as almost like as this is how the ISB functions, like a CIA element does. Like,
Sure. Yeah.
And you get that with Andor.
Yeah.
Right.
We get a lot of it.
Yeah. You get ISB technical staff that's going and cracking codes and doing that shit. Then you have the human that's out there doing stuff in the field. And I would go for a entire novelization of shit that's going on in the ISB.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty fascinating.
I love how that it was portrayed.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been getting glimpses of the ISB for years.
Yeah. They've been putting them more and more into the new canon.
Yeah. I think that, and it's interesting too, because it's not something that we ever saw in any of the theatrical releases.
Yeah.
There was no, I want to make sure I'm not speaking out of turn, but I don't think there was any mention of the ISB ever in any of the movies.
Yeah, not the OG trilogy for sure, and probably not the prequels either.
Yeah, for sure, not the prequels.
Yeah, and definitely not the sequels.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So it's unexplored territory that I think would be fun and engaging.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's probably just based on my style of what I like to read, especially. But I long, like, this is a singularity of this book. I would love to have a series of Star Wars books that I know is going to be like 15 books of just like eager anticipation of what the next one is going to bring.
Right, the way we had with the Legends material and the Vong invasion, and then the Fate of the Jedi.
Fate of the Jedi is in my more recent memory, because the Vong stuff was great, but I had all of it. Like, I wasn't waiting for it ever.
Right.
Like, the Fate of the Jedi was like when I was fucking waiting and pre-ordering the hardback so I could fucking have it right away.
Yeah.
And I miss that.
Yeah.
And, the enjoyment of reading that is something that I miss in a series type thing.
Yeah, and I think the only way we can ever get back is if they go way in the past or way in the future, because right now they're just pumping out current canon, and they can't really do a novel series following Rey and Finn and them after episode 9, because we know that they're going to go back to that well.
Wonder if anybody's explored or has thought about going into the other galaxy.
Oh, there's all kinds of possibilities, but that's definitely one of them. But yeah, it's just the way that they're currently producing Star Wars content does not lend to a book series like that.
It's a lot of one-offs. I mean, you get the trilogies, you get the Thrawn trilogies.
Yeah.
You had the Aftermath trilogies,
Mm-hmm.
and that's I mean that's great, but yeah, I'd really love. Yeah, this was okay. I'd love to have just something that a fully developed novel
Yeah.
over a series of a dozen books would be fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not really the time we live in. Getting
No.
people to sit down and actually stay still enough to read is a challenge.
Yeah, and it makes me wonder because they don't really release sales figures, but I'm curious how the Star Wars books do these days, like how well they sell.
It's a great question. I don't
You
know.
know?
I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's all I have for this.
Okay. Yeah. Same. It's make your own decision based on what we've given you and whether or not you want to read this book.
Read a book.
Yeah.
It's good to read.
Indeed. So, all right. Do we got anything to close out the show?
I have ATSW family happenings that I'm going to rip through.
All right.
Because I don't know what time it is.
Yeah, you've got rat cleanup.
I do. And I have to pee. So, we already mentioned the Escape Pod. They're on spring break until April.
Yep.
But you can always go to their back category of stuff that's on YouTube and their podcasts. So go and do that. At Grave Reviews, Alan and Chris are giving us their top 5 horror redos. Join them at 20:00 8 p.m. Eastern on Thursday when they go live on YouTube.
Yeah.
Support the official band of the Sidebar Cantina till the end. Check out their socials for new releases and updates, as well as tilltheendofficial.com to purchase tees, sweatshirts, stickers, posters, and future ticket sales. Buy some shit. Do it. Very recently, I know that Swede started up the Till the End Discord
yes.
server. So it's another opportunity for you to be able to connect with the band and with us that are also part of that little group. And just another place to hang out. Orange Fett Show released episode 173, The Muppets, this past Friday. The Muppets making a comeback, it just makes me happy. We should do a Muppet-based show.
Oh, it's such a broad topic, though.
I know. We have to see if there's a Muppet anniversary that we can build off of. But yeah, so Orange Fett.
Or we could dig up the Muppet episodes where Mark Hamill and company were on doing their Star Wars characters.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Anyway, carry on.
Orange Fett Show this Friday. Find them on Spotify and probably where you find your podcast. I just have an end symbol. No news from Used and Abused or Layman's Terms. You can find us at bio.link/sidebarcantina, where you will find our links to Patreon, YouTube, our audio podcasts on Apple, Audible, and Spotify, the ones that have been posted.
Mm-hmm.
Bad Dave. Bad. And all social media platforms, including Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, TikTok, and Discord. And soon to be our gaming branch.
Yep.
And also Twitch, which I already said.
Yes.
Once you get to the bio link, simply click on the symbols under our pic to go to your platform of choice. You can also find all of our past Spotify mixtape playlists. I had something to say. I got your baby today. Listen to the Metallica station way too much. Also on our bio link, it's a T Public merch shop. There's 7 designs up there. I got to look at that.
Real quick, we have a question in the chat.
Do we?
Well, why don't you finish the reads and then we'll get to the question.
I like that question.
Yeah.
Bio.link, T Public merch shop. There's a bunch of stuff I have to look at. Nothing. You can get a pillow with Jason's naked ass on it. Nothing says loving like a naked Jason chick on a pillow, which hasn't been seen in a long time.
No,
I worry.
Honestly, I haven't seen it in a while. I don't know where we're keeping it these days.
I don't trust it. Go to bio.link site /thesidebarcantina and click merch. I do have to work on that. Reviews.
Nope.
Write us a 5-star review on Apple or Audible. Don't have an Apple Audible account. You can leave us a message on our Facebook page with a review. Don't have the book, message us on the gram. Put a message in a bottle, for Pete's sake. Just leave a fucking review. For the love of God, I promise to bring the voices in my head to the show again and share them with you. But we need reviews to unlock that content. If you're listening to this on audio, please consider joining us on the live chat on Mondays to remind me that I didn't post the fucking audio. I know, I suck. It's literally written down. However, you can hang out in the chat, and chat is most definitely where it's at. If you're new to Sidebar, please subscribe, ding that bell. Select all to receive notifications when we go live. Remember, smash, smoosh, push, click, whatever, to that like button. It really helps us out. As always, huge shout out to our Patreon supporters. Your support means that we don't have to stress about sponsors, censor our show, ever worry about demonetization, which wouldn't be a thing anyway, and continue to upgrade the studio. Thank you.
All right.
That's it.
So we have a question in the chat
Yes.
from Paula1966. Do you both think Keanu Reeves would play a great Darth Revan?
So Keanu, like the physicality of his acting, I think would be great.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about the delivery.
Right. I was thinking the exact same thing. Like physically, he would look great for the part, but I don't think, he can really capture that. Well, first the villain and then the torn, or the Jedi who falls and then kind of meets somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Um,
But given that, I wonder, who is the right person?
I don't know.
Like I said, I like Keanu. I like everything he's done with, even in the recent Wick movies. I mean, the guy proves that, he can do those physical stunts and have that presence.
Right. Which, if it's a very action oriented movie or show or whatever we're talking about, he would be a good fit for.
When's the last time we even talked about Revan on the show?
It's been a while.
It's been first year we probably talked about him.
Yeah, there's a Revan novel out there.
We didn't talk about the Revan novel?
Nope. It was written.
Why did we talk about the Revan?
I don't know. It was written by Drew Karpyshyn, the guy who wrote the.
I know.
Yeah,
I've read it.
Yeah.
Have you?
I have not.
Why did we talk about Revan before?
I don't know. I think because it's Legends material.
I mean, we've talked about Revan. Why did we talk about Revan?
Like we did a show topic about Revan?
He's come up in conversation.
Oh, yeah. He always comes up in conversation because he's a very popular Legends character. And he's somewhat canon now because there was a, Stormtrooper squadron named after him, but that's pretty much it.
We should, Paula, you may have unlocked, you may have unlocked something.
Yeah. Future show topic.
Yeah. Because if Jason hasn't read the book, and it's by, honestly, my favorite Star Wars writer.
Yeah. Yeah. Drew Karpyshyn, the guy who wrote the Bane trilogy,
Yep.
was awesome.
Yeah. Of which I have signed copies. Thank you.
Nice. Just going to check and see if there's an audiobook for it. Star Wars.
Do we know if we have it in
The sacred Jedi text.
I don't think so. Honestly.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
I could picture the book in my mind palace, but I don't know if I know it's not at home.
Yeah. So, and it's even narrated by Mark Thompson.
There you go.
So looks like we're gonna have to do that probably before Maul starts, because once Maul starts, it's gonna lead right into Mandalorian and Grogu, and all of that. But
you just finished this one, so you might as well start doing that one.
yeah, I will need a couple weeks to get through it.
Yeah, I'll need to find a copy of it to reread it.
Yeah. So anyway, thanks for the idea, Paula. And to answer your question, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, good question.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's about it. We're gonna close up because Dave's got to go clean up some rats. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week. We don't have a topic yet for next week, but we'll come up with one. And
I thought I had one. Didn't I give you one?
If you did, I've long forgotten.
All right. We'll be ready.
Yeah.
Trust us.
And again, check out Sidebar Gaming at Sidebar Gaming on Gaming at Sidebar Gaming on YouTube. You got to put the @ in there when you search for it.
It'd be great if we had a page of the reverse of the buttons of the other page, so that like this one would be reverse of 37.
Oh God.
Like just having it'd be great. It would be really good if I had like just a DJ thing, so I had it on the fucking just a record.
Yeah.
And I'd just be like I could play it both ways.
I can work on that this week, getting the reverse of some of our more famous buttons.
Just have a page of that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm curious to see the 37 one.
Dave entertains himself.
All right. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you to all of our audio listeners. We love you all. And until next time, Dave and everybody else, may the force be with you.
May the force be with you. Proper glasses.
Yep.
Okay, now what do I click?
All right.
I done clicked it.
Well, Kelly, if you're still there, I will keep you updated this week as to when I release that the gaming video, so we can promote it properly. And yeah, I think other than that, we're going to end the stream and call it a night.
Yes, sir.
All right. Dave's got to pee, so we got to go.
Yeah, I do.
See you guys.
Thank God. Where's the cursor?